Hello, I'm Jerry Winslet. Today we're going to be speaking with Commercial Product Manager Ryan Atkins about the upcoming DOE regulatory changes that are happening in 2026. But before we talk to Ryan, we recently had a chance to sit down and talk with Steve O'Brien. He's the President and General Manager of North America Water Heating, and Josh Green, who is the Corporate Vice President of Government Regulatory and Industry Affairs. Let's hear what they have to say about these upcoming changes and how it affects our company and the industry.
In 2026, there will be a changeover for the minimum efficiency standards by which commercial water heating equipment must be met, meaning a manufacturer has to certify that its products meet this new minimum standard. Now, the Department of Energy appliance standards are part of a federal law called the Energy Policy Conservation Act. And every 6 years, the Department of Energy, by statute, by law, is required to look at minimum standards for a variety of covered appliances. We've mostly had a commercial standard that allowed for lesser or lower efficiency equipment as well as high efficiency and some in the middle. The DOE standards going into place in 2026 will now bring those minimum efficiency standards to the highest efficiency level we've seen ever. And that is for gas-fired products, a condensing standard. So these are products that are anywhere from 95% efficient or above, and that's actually the new federal minimum. And that's both for gas tank as well as gas-fired. On the electric storage side for commercial, we've seen a slight increase in what's called the stringency level of standby loss. And our products have otherwise met that for a while. So this is going to be a game changer for the industry.
In water heating in particular, regulations I think are really important. They drive us to develop and market and manufacture more efficient equipment so that we can do the same job of heating water, but do it more efficiently. The intention of the DOE with these regulations is to reduce energy consumption. And the value of that for a consumer or a building owner on the commercial side is they're going to use less energy. And using less energy means lower utility bills. So the life cycle cost of the equipment that gets installed after these regulations with the higher efficiency levels will save consumers energy and save them on their utility bills. I think we're extremely well positioned. You know, we focus, as we all know, on water heating and water treatment as a corporation. And in NAWH, we focus on water heating. And as a result of that laser focus, we are constantly evaluating what's going on in the regulatory environment. As a matter of fact, we're in front of the regulatory environment. We are influencing what's happening. So that gives us a real opportunity to make sure that we're matching what's happening in the regulatory environment to our strategy. And then we make sure that we're way ahead of the game, right? We are innovating well ahead of when those regulations are going to take effect. And that puts us in a great position.
Now, Ryan, let's talk about exactly what's happening in 2026.
Yeah, so October 6, 2026, we're going to a 95% minimum thermal efficiency for commercial gas water heaters.
Okay, so that covers all the products on commercial gas?
All of them, yes. So like our multi-flues will be going away. We'll be going to our modulating high efficiency water heaters.
Okay, so multi-flues usually are around 80% thermal efficiency. So that's a big jump going from 80% to 95%. That's going to affect installers and contractors, people that usually work on those water heaters, the standard efficiency. There's a lot more to it. A few things they got to keep in mind when they're installing these water heaters.
Absolutely, you need to think about how you're going to get the PVC out the wall or out the roof. You have to think about condensate removal, things like maybe connections being in different locations, whether that be gas or water.
We recently had a conversion from standard efficiency to high efficiency at a elementary school, and there were some challenges, but we got it in there. So
yeah,
nice.
Condensate removal was good there because we were at a location, in a mechanical room. So there's a floor drain close by there, able to pipe it in. But the thing that was really a challenge was that venting. They actually had to go through the roof, and it was like 5 inches of concrete they had to go through. So
yeah,
that was one of the challenges they went through with that job.
With our high efficiency product with top fire, especially those, they maintain that efficiency, which is going to be great, and it's very good for the customer themselves because it keeps money in their pocket, which is a wonderful benefit.
Yeah, and you mentioned efficiency. We also did a job in Nashville.
Yeah.
And the owner, we went back 3 months later, and the owner kept saying how much more money he was saving.
Yeah. Yeah, that was another conversion as well. So we went from standard multi-flue to a high efficiency, and yeah, that was a good job. But it's a great way to get the money savings, plus you have a better water heater with that. So there's no reason to wait till 2026, if this is something that you can go ahead and take advantage of now, because these water heaters already are compliant. Now this is affecting the commercial gas water heater market. There's also a couple changes, one change on the tankless as well.
Yeah, tankless is now going to be 96% efficient.
Okay.
So that's something people need to be aware of.
Ryan, this is great information, and really thank you for joining us today. To keep up with all of the changes that are happening, you can go to hotwater.com. And for all of your training needs for commercial high-efficiency gas water heaters, you can go to university.hotwater.com. I'm Jerry Winslet. We'll see you next time.